Conversations with Rick and Eric.
Shit your boy, kid!
Yeah. I was literally just thinking last night too about how when I was listening to like when we start, they're like the most like mellow. I'm just like, hey everybody, welcome back, and like Mark and Matt are like, welcome everybody, and it's like, it's not. I'm just like, hey guys.
And now you got me saying the word shit in different things for the times.
All right. Well, welcome everybody back to another episode while we continue to delete parts of your brain. See what I did there?
I did.
Yeah.
I control alt delete parts of your brain.
Something like that. But yeah, I'm Eric. Rick's here.
I'm here.
We're back at Amityville Studios. I'm going to get a sign put up on the wall that says Amityville Studios.
For sure, we should make a sign.
And I'm going to put the Ghostbusters trap on it.
Hell yeah. But they can't sue us. It's Ghostbusters.
Did you? I haven't seen Afterlife. Did you see it?
No, I want to though.
Same.
Oh yeah, damn it, I can't do that.
Oh yeah,
Put
Rick's,
it on Instagram.
Yeah, Rick got himself a thing of Taki sticks, which if you've had Takis, they're like twice smaller than actual Takis.
Yeah.
So they're like potato sticks instead of the actual rolled up chip. And
If I keep them in front of me, I'm gonna be like,
he was gonna do ASMR on the microphone, eat them. I almost said BDSM instead of ASMR.
that's a completely different thing.
Yeah.
The safe word is blueberry waffles.
Right. So I think it's been another week, or I don't know.
I don't know how long it's been.
Time. It was right before 4th of July. That's what it was.
Oh yeah.
It was literally the 4th of July weekend. Anyway, since then, you went and got yourself some new toys and shit, as I put you on the spot while you're taking a drink.
Did I?
So you're going to be streaming on Twitch now.
Yeah, hopefully tomorrow, actually. Trying to get everything set up, and it's being a C word, but I don't know. Everyone's like, it's so easy, 3 easy steps, and then I do the 3 easy steps that the YouTube videos and people tell me to do, and nothing happens. But I'm going to be streaming The Quarry tomorrow, which, if anybody knows what that is, it's kind of like the Telltale, like, you make your own decisions, but it's a bunch about a dumb set of teenagers who are like, oh, that place could be haunted. Let's go check it out.
I bet you they're white.
They mostly are, yeah. Come on. I'm sure there's like a token in there because it's based like off of the 80s like slasher movies.
Yeah.
So I'm going to make real poor decisions and they're about to die. So, but I have a studio now too, sort of.
So you said you're doing it twice a week, right?
Yeah.
What's the other one? I remember. I watched it, but I was like, I don't understand. I think I was on the shitter too at the same time.
So I wanted to do something a little different because everybody streams video games, or they I obviously want to chat with people as well.
Right.
But what we're going to be doing is I'm going to put up on the Instagram for the show or whatever. I want writing prompts. So what I'm going to do is when we get on there for the show or for the stream, I'll have the prompts with me and be like, hey, so this is what I have so far. Give me 3 more things. I'm going to try and make a story about it.
Is it just words, or
Yeah.
is it? Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So, or like you can tell me, Jim's really upset about, something. I'm like, all right, I can deal with that. So at the end of it, the thing is, I'm going to read it back to you. So while we're going to having conversations, so it's basically I'm going to try and get some music to listen to in the background while I'm typing the stuff up, and I'll keep up with chat.
I think you can legally play like lo-fi music.
Can you?
Because
Even on Twitch?
yeah, because Classy Matt Twitches and plays games, and he'll have lo-fi music playing in the background, which I would do when I stream Fortnite, but I'm on Xbox and not on the computer, and apparently you can't do that. So
I thought about doing Fortnite. Can we do like me playing Fortnite? Because it would be like the dumbest thing. I hate everything that's happening.
Yeah. I mean, you can't, like, nobody can see you, but you can talk to my headset still, and people can hear you. I just never talk.
The way I have it set up, I have a video capture card and everything, so you'll be able to be like the floating head, the talking head with the thing.
Oh.
That's why I bought all that stuff.
Oh, gotcha.
So you're going to see me go, ooh, what the fuck is that? or I don't care about this. I got to hear a couple of my friends. I watched them play like Call of Duty and stuff.
Oh.
And they're just like Cholo, Cholo, like all over again. I'm like, I don't know what's happening.
Well, they're just hollering Cholo at people.
I don't know. He was Mexican, so it's okay.
I mean, okay, yeah, that makes sense, but it's like, yeah. So I guess, yeah, everybody keep an eye out for that. Also,
doing whatever I can to promote the show, you know, because then it'll be like, did you like this? Check out our show.
Right.
We have over 140 listens on Spotify. So thanks, guys.
And sooner will be your birthday.
No.
So you should tell people your Venmo so they can send you money.
Is that a thing that people did? Oh, that did happen.
But, you know, for real, give your Venmo out.
I don't know if I have it on here, but I will on the other thing.
Oh, you gotta give it out in here.
This live on the show?
Yeah, fuck it. I'll leave it in. It'll prove people actually listen.
It's true.
All you gotta do is send $1.
Yeah, I'll take.
I mean, if it's 140 listeners and $1 a person, that's 140 bucks.
This is wild. You put me on the spot here because I'm like, I don't even know what my Venmo is.
Well, while you're looking that up,
I'm just at
not charted on Venmo. So yeah, send them $1, maybe $2.
Or like lewd pictures, whatever you want. Honestly,
can you send pictures on Venmo? Oh,
figure it out. I'll take it.
Yeah. And the person that sends the most money will just say your name on the podcast.
Yeah.
Which really isn't
the winner
worth anything.
That sends me the most money, I will not show my ass to.
Right. Okay. We'll like send you some gummy worms or something.
That'd be pretty cool. We should make those own things where you can make your own Oreos.
What?
You ever see that?
No.
Yeah, you go to it's like Oreo.com and you can literally make
whatever
like
you
want.
The flavor and shit. Oh.
And you can put like pictures on them and shit.
That's crazy.
We should do that.
Hold up.
Through the magic of editing, we actually had a pause there. Eric has one of those sneezes that's stuck inside of himself.
Yeah. But I didn't want to blow out everybody's eardrums by fucking sneezing.
I mean, just do it.
But yeah, this weekend, me and the child went to go visit, my tia Reina, and at her friend's house with a bunch of old Mexican ladies that all spoke nothing but Spanish.
That's fun.
Yeah, he's never been around that kind of shit before, so they're all fucking talking to him and everything else in Spanish, and he's just like nodding.
Hola, papito.
And whatever else, and like agreeing, but like they would say something to him and point it out, and then he'd like no. So afterwards, I'm like, did you even understand what they were saying to you, or are you just winging it? He's like, I watched some Spanish videos on YouTube, trying to be a fucking smartass and shit. But we went and got tamales.
Oh shit!
And they were asking him if he's ever had one before, and he's like, "Is it like a taco?" And they're like, "It's better than a taco."
Sure is. It sure is.
So I've been eating those for like 3 days.
Dude, I love me some tamales. But so since we're on the podcast, and I'm gonna embarrass myself because that's what I do. You want to hear the really dumb thing I did the first time I had a tamale? Because no one taught me how to eat a tamale.
You ate the fucking corn husk?
I did. Ate the corn husk because I'm white. But after that, I'm like, man, these tamales, this is what everybody is crazy about. I'm like, they just kind of taste gross. And I came over, and I think it was with you, and you had the big batch of tamales the one day, and you're just like popping them off of there, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
I will tell no one except for people on a podcast much later in life.
Yeah, do not eat those. Take those off. It's gross.
It's
did you see this thing where they're possibly thinking about making another 28 days later?
Why?
Like a third one?
We have to do that for the anniversary. Like if we make it 6 months into the podcast, we're gonna we'll do a live stream.
I don't remember the
Kick.
second one, but
I've never seen it.
Oh, I don't think I probably didn't either. After we hated the first one so much.
Like you can come over to my house into the studio there, and we'll live stream it on Kick for everybody.
On Kick.
Well, because we can't do it on Twitch.
Oh.
Because Twitch is like, that's copyrighted material. And Kick's like, I don't care. Just don't fucking kill anybody. So there's that.
I didn't even know Kick was a thing.
Yeah. And it's Kick, by the way, not Kik, because that's a different thing. And if you know what it is, you know what it is.
But yeah, I saw that and I was like, fucking why? And, shit.
You're talking about Mexican people and tamales.
Yeah, that was the end of it.
Oh, I thought there was more.
No.
Okay. That sounds dope, though. Like, I don't know anything about... I've never just hung out with, like, a group of people who didn't speak the language before.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there was just a bunch of other dudes. We just kind of... It was kind of basically like a barbecue.
Okay.
Just went and hung out and shit.
I've been invited to the barbecue, but I have social anxiety about just going to a place with a bunch of new people.
Yeah.
So it'd be like, hi, guys.
Oh, yeah. Well, my aunt's health is not in the best, so I figured I should go and see her and spend some time with her. It's been a long-ass time since she's seen him. He, like, towered over top of her, fucking giving her a fucking hug and shit, so... Cause she was short before, and then you shrink when you get older, so now she's even shorter than she was before.
She's on the spectrum of dwarf, I think, now.
I don't know. What's
Maybe.
that? How tall is that?
I don't know.
That's something to look into, I guess. Also, fucking been watching a bunch of Dragon Ball Z. Child randomly decided to want to start watching Dragon Ball Z, so we started Kai from the beginning.
Where'd you get?
Right now we're just getting to the Frieza saga. And then I'm watching Dragon Ball Super on the side.
I love that.
And, because I only saw the Battle of the Gods movie, which is basically the first chunk of the show.
Yeah.
And so...
I'm Beerus the cat, and I like to eat.
So I'm halfway through with that shit. And I'm trying to look at my notes that I wrote like crazy.
Yeah,
you made sure I noted, if you want to explain it, because you're going to have to explain the whole thing.
That's going to be a whole thing. Is it the thing that I'm looking at you, you're looking at me, the thing that nobody else thinks?
I literally drew a hill underneath it because it's the hill that we will forever die on.
Let's save that for the end.
Okay.
Because it's going to be a long discussion. And let's do that instead of the joke thing.
Oh, okay.
We're going to switch out topics. We're going to keep people on their fucking toes, Eric.
Okay, that'll work. Damn, I had some good jokes, too.
I mean, we can still tell them.
No, I'll save them for another one. I'll get some other ones.
But I don't think you understand how long the explanation on KS and CB is going to be.
All right, we'll see. Yeah,
could be 5 minutes. It could be an hour. I could be that guy from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia with all the lines and the dots, and I'm pointing at things.
I've never watched that show before.
I've seen like 4 episodes.
Is it funny? And I'm assuming not.
People like it, and I think I would like it if I gave it a shot.
Yeah.
I just haven't.
Did you watch the Twisted Metal trailer?
Yes, that looks fun.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that Captain America's in it.
Oh, you knew Samoa Joe was in it though, right?
Yeah, that I did know.
Oh yeah.
Whatever Wilson is. What's his name again? Oh, shit.
Talking about
the new Captain America. What's his real name?
Fuck him. I don't ever know any actors' names.
Oh.
I just know them by who they play and shit.
Yeah, because he's always fun and stuff that when he's not in the Marvel Universe, he's always really fun. So
yeah, he was in 8 Mile.
Was he in 8 Mile?
Yeah, he was like the main dude that Eminem went against in 8 Mile.
Oh man, him and Eminem have beef.
Yeah.
Wait, does that mean Eminem's in the Marvel Cinematic Universe then?
Maybe.
8 Mile is actually part of the cinematic universe?
That'd be cool.
Yeah. That his spaghetti is his superpower?
Just puking on spaghetti.
Check this out. Blah. Now I'm gonna go rap.
Ladies and gentlemen, grab your popcorn, pop, and alcoholic beverages. It's movie time with Rick and Eric.
So I again attempted to watch a movie, and I actually made it through the whole movie this time. Did you watch any movies?
Is it the one that you actually told me about last night?
The ape versus mecha ape. Yeah.
Isn't that just Beast Wars?
No.
Okay.
No. it was fucking. It was an hour and a half movie that took me like 4 hours to get through because I continuously kept pausing it.
Yeah.
Because I'd be like, I need a break, and then throw on something else on fucking YouTube for a minute, or throw on some music or whatever the fuck, and then throw it back on.
Go for it.
From my stupid notes, it's gonna be, in a short, long-term thing. So basically, the one giant ape that isn't the robot ape is an ape that they sent to space, and then he
ape, coast to coast.
came back and had alien DNA somehow in his blood, and then began to grow. So he was like 64 feet tall now.
Hang on. So you're saying they sent an ape into space, he was raped, and they put him back on Earth?
I don't know. So
Okay.
he's like 64 feet tall now. And they're getting ready. He's like all emo and shit because they're getting ready to like leave. And the people that were like studying him and his little trainer person that communicates with like lights and shit with him.
Oh, okay.
And so he's all like emo, and they're gonna send him somewhere. There's a whole battle where they're gonna send him and shit.
Boarding school.
And fucking there's this one scene where she goes to like see him and like try to calm him down. She's like, let's play a game. So let's put ball in the hole. And she's got like this huge fucking ball, and she's just like pushing it, and she's just talking out into space. So obviously, like, she's like, come on, take it. And it just cuts to this fucking the CG like ape, which the CG wasn't that bad because they had enough budget to at least hire Tom Arnold. Because he was in the fucking movie.
I don't know. I don't
know how much you paid for Tom Arnold.
I was going to say, like, at this point, what's he doing?
But it was somebody's, like, I've seen worse. It wasn't a fucking plastic shark biting a tit. But
oh, sharks of corn.
But, I mean, it was like, on an average of, like, 1 to 5, it was like a 2.75.
Okay.
So yeah, he's all fucking emo, and then there's Russian bad guys that hijack the robot, the mecha ape, which at one point I missed why they even made the mecha ape because I got zoned out, not paying attention to the movie, and started scrolling through my phone, so I missed the complete reason why they even built the mecha ape.
Do you think it was to study, though? Let's make that up, then.
My thought was maybe they just made it in case other dude wilded out, and they were like, we need something to fight this.
Yeah, or maybe they tried to, like, literally build him a friend?
I have no idea.
Where said they built him a friend?
Well, no, it has, like, missiles and shit on it, so...
Well, you can still be friends with missiles. Well, not for long.
And, so then they hijack that shit. So then they release it on the city. They're in Illinois because it's heading towards like Chicago with a fucking like nuke inside of it, in which the nuke that they use for it looks like an uncircumcised penis for some fucking reason. And so she, the main chick, goes and to like get onto the mecha ape so she can try to disarm it and everything. And there's this one scene where it's literally just her running up fucking stairs and stairs and stairs, and I'm like, holy fuck. There's like a lot of stairs. Like her cardio must have been good as fuck because it was not cut.
That's unnecessary.
And my note on here is literally hella stairs. So she jumps on the fucking thing. She can't get it to shut off and everything. And this old guy that's part of their team, her friend calls him to tell like she's on this thing, and he like answers, like he responds like the most like suburban dad way, like, what? How did this happen? like this bitch is on like a massive nuke filled fucking ape, and he's like, what? Golly gee, by golly, how in the hell? Like, just, it was fucking hilarious.
We're not concerned about the giant ape or its uncircumcised penis missile.
Yeah. And
okay.
What the fuck? Let's see here. So yeah, then I was waiting forever for them to fight. So then they decided to use the ape, the actual one, to fight the other one. And then it gets its ass kicked, and she uses like these red lights to warn them away and be like, leave, go. So then he takes off, and then this thing starts heading towards fucking Chicago with this nuke to blow it up. And they just keep showing, like, random disaster footages from I don't know what else for them to be like, just follow all the disaster to find out where it went. And so yeah, then they meet back up in Chicago, and then they're fighting again. And I'm gonna use it as the fucking thumbnail for this. But at one point, when they first drop him off to fight the ape, the fucking background with the CG looks exactly like the fucking background screen of a fucking gateway computer. And I need to find it. I took a picture, and I'm gonna use it for the thing.
That's incredible. I get to see it live before y'all do. What the?
Where there's like big ass windmills and shit and everything.
What the fuck is happening in that picture?
And they fight, and at one point the robot's just holding the other ape's thing under the windmill while the windmill is just slapping him in the face like it's a fucking 12-year-old. Anyway, yeah, they end up in Chicago. They fight again. He gets shot to shit. The alien DNA heals him, and he comes back. And she gets out of the robot, and she's like, "Throw the ball on the hole. Let's play a game." Because apparently there's this huge construction site where they were gonna build something with a huge hole that goes way down in the ground. So then they throw the ape picks up the fucking mecha ape and throws him in the hole and explodes, and he becomes the hero and all this shit. So there's all this shit, and he becomes the hero, and they send him off to his own fucking little island to live, by himself and shit and not be bothered. And yeah, that was the ending. I got to the end, and they just showed him running off in the sunset. I literally went, gay! And yeah, that was it. And then I'm going to say, that's probably, then next would be Kong Skull Island.
It's like the prequel.
Yeah, it's like the prequel to that, so.
So first off, you said whole a bunch. I also subjected you to Rectuma.
Yeah, we watched that.
What'd you think about that?
It was
funny.
It was funny. I keep forgetting the name, and then I keep bringing it up to people, and I'm like, hold on, I need to show you the trailer, and I have to fucking research it.
My favorite is, like, the butt sirens. The ass sirens are my favorite part of that movie.
The ladies that sing?
Yeah. Oh, Rectuma, it's a hero.
Yeah, that was a trip.
Until
I was trying to explain it to somebody, and they're like, so his ass comes off of him?
Yeah.
And, like, kills people? I'm like, yeah, and, like, his butthole had teeth. And, like, bit people. And then I was like, and then I had lips, and it was, like, slurping up a rope. Like, it was a fucking noodle. And, yeah.
I just thought I saw somebody behind me, so that was really freaking me out.
Oh, I dealt with that all last night.
What is that?
I don't know. I dealt with that all last night. I was sitting here, and I kept feeling like somebody was walking behind me back, like, kept going like this way, and it was always this direction or this direction. Yeah.
I'm like, what the? I thought somebody was walking in. I'm like, oh, our friend who's coming over later, John. I'm like, oh, John's here early. And then there's nobody there. So
yeah, I was dealing with that all last night.
Listen, did your party you go to just bring back some sort of ring you shit? I'll leave now.
No.
We talked about my friend Kim, because I sent her a picture of the studio that I did, and she's like, me and our one friend was like, hey, you have really like similar taste. And I'm like, but he also has haunted dolls and church pews. And I'm like, I'm white, but I'm not collecting haunted objects white. All right?
No.
You can keep that. I'm not going to be there. That is the ghost house at that point. If you need me, I'll be home.
Right. I just walk around just wrapped in a sage outfit.
It's like those people when they have like the dollar bill suits. It's just gonna be sage.
Just smoking sage, walking through. I'm just going to get a sandwich, guy. Just leave me alone.
Listen here, man. I don't care what the fuck you do, but don't touch my sandwich.
I've been in the danger zone.
He got a -5 stars.
Mango. Huh? Yeah, but 5. We going for you.
Now it's time for Eric's Wrestling Corner.
So we had another wrestling corner. Made Rick watch some weird shit, which you can find another video on his TikTok. I tried to put a link up with the show the last time and it did not fucking work. So
that's fine. I have a link tree, guys.
Yeah. So if you go there, all of his stuff is all the same. It's not _charted, which I did not know there was a joke based off of Uncharted.
It's not charted.
Isn't that what I said?
No, you said Uncharted.
Ah, fuck. See?
Uncharted is the video game franchise. Not Charted is me.
Yeah.
Because that's the joke.
I want to blame the Simply Lemonade.
Yeah, that shit is dangerous.
Yeah, it's like it's good. It's a good summertime drink. Simply sponsor us. Simply Lemonade, alcohol included, 5% exactly. Actually,
I got a different thing on here too.
But yeah. Anyway, so he watched some dude dressed up like Ronald McDonald fight another dude, and there was a lot of glass, and he got thrown through a lot of other glass.
Yeah, I couldn't really do a whole lot of like. Normally, I make up names for everybody, but the guy was literally dressed up like default restaurant clown. I mean, unless McDonald's,
Rocka.
yeah, unless McDonald's wants to sponsor us, which please do, but also get back to the old meat you have. The new meats, I'm not a fan.
They changed their meat.
Yeah, it's different. I don't like it.
I didn't even notice.
Like for cheeseburgers and stuff.
When did that happen?
I don't know, but it's not the same. Or maybe I've had a paradigm shift or something. I don't know.
Oh.
But anyway, where was I? I don't remember what I was talking about.
That
now.
you give people names, but he was already dressed up.
Oh yeah, and I'm still pissed off if he doesn't come out to Rock and Roll McDonald's.
I'll have to look into it and see.
Tell me he does. Like
he has a whole YouTube thing that has just clips from his matches.
The world, and by the world I mean me. I want to know. Just imagine that guy looking like he does is coming out to Rock and Roll McDonald's like the whole time.
Yeah, it just plays the whole time, like when New Jack used to wrestle and his music just kept going.
Now we have that one time where that guy, what pay per view was that from? When they played
AEW,
yeah,
where the guy had blackface.
And I'm like, no one's gonna say nothing. Okay.
And then they used it in Botchamania.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
They're like, what is he doing?
What was it was Wild Thing.
Yeah, they just kept playing it
Yeah.
over and over.
Wild Thing. That's that. But and then you think it was done, and they'd start wrestling, and out of nowhere it'd be like, Wild Thing. But yeah, that was fun. And the other guy just looked like guy who lives in trailer park, but also kind of Andrew WK.
Before John lost a bunch of weight, I used to say I look like him.
Kind of. But John doesn't look as trailer park or Andrew WKE.
No. I mean, not as much as he used to.
No.
It was the AC kicking him.
So now I'm
Now you're gonna be freaked out.
nervous.
Everything that happens. Oh shit, it's Kukui, goddamn.
I almost took out my chocolate. Shit. There was have I ever sent you anything like I don't even care. Shout out Latinos Against Spooky Shit. No. Oh, dude, when I'm done, I have some videos to show you because it's very you. He's like, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our chanclas. We're gonna dip them in Vicks. We're gonna do the sign of the cross, and we're gonna head home, and we're gonna get some tortillas, and we're gonna forget the whole thing ever happened. But anything spooky that happens. But anyway, so, yeah, the match was. There wasn't a bunch as random stuff that was happening in this one. I think it was more like you're fighting a clown.
Yeah.
And then they brought out those event chairs, which those fuckers hurt.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever hit by, like, we're talking, you go to any banquet buffet.
The chairs that don't fold, they're just metal.
Yeah. And then they put that piece of glass on there, and the guy was like, oh, this will be a good idea to do, like, what did he do? Like, I forget which move it was.
He did the flipping pile driver.
No, yeah,
he did that, and then he did the Swanton bomb. Because then he made the comment about Jeff Hardy.
I said Jeff Hardy's rolling in his grave.
Yeah.
Just his career is. What up, boom? But yeah, it was a pretty good match. It's just, it wasn't as shocking as the other ones I've seen, which is okay because you know how I feel about that. Even then, I was like, why?
Yeah, next one's gonna be from Japan, so.
Oh, fuck me.
I figured I'd go a little timid before I fucking.
Maybe we debut the studio for the next one, so we can do the whole thing. You can just watch me go, oh God, no.
Yeah, there's a couple that I have in mind. One involves a board that has scissors on it, where the scissors are like open and sitting like pointed up.
I'm gonna hope that you mean like the lesbian version of scissors.
They're scissors.
Because
scissors, like that you cut paper with.
I don't know why that's so funny. Like, just a bunch of lesbians scissoring on a board. That's the weapon.
I don't think I would mind falling on that. I'd just be like, oh no.
And what's great is after the match, they're going to fix everything. I'm not saying... Listen, every lesbian I've ever met knows how to fix shit more than I could do if I looked it up on YouTube.
Yeah, I think that's true, yeah.
And I'm like...
There was one, because there was one...
It's fucking talent.
There was one girl I worked with that something happened and a fuse blew on like a customer's car, and she knew exactly what it was. And she's like, I have fuses in my truck. I'm like, okay.
I'm sorry. Is your U-Haul here too?
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy, though. But yeah, shout out Lesbians.
Fact, fantasy, and history have come together to tease the imagination.
So we're gonna dive into this hill that me and Rick have stood up on top of for years and years,
And now I'm
and we're gonna discuss
entrenched.
it.
Look what you've done to me.
And what it is that if anyone is familiar with the former wrestler Chris Benoit, who they say killed his wife and his child, allegedly, and himself, which then led to them doing more brain scans and such on wrestlers and having a higher concussion protocol, which I guess necessarily isn't the worst thing,
Right.
But anyway,
What come of it? Not. You always hate that the tragedy has to happen for something like this to.
yeah. But anyway, ever since it happened, literally ever since it happened, me and Rick has always said that it was probably Kevin Sullivan
Yeah.
that killed them, and is still out there running free. And
Every time I see him that he shows up on events, I'm like, how's it feel to get away with murder, dude?
right.
Allegedly.
So Rick's gonna dive into his whole thing, like it's like a mystery murder. Is my Xbox blips?
I'm like, whoa. See, now I'm just extra nervous now because of.
Now, yeah, maybe Chris Benoit knew that we're gonna bring this up, and now he's just wandering the house.
Just don't say stuff like that. Because what if we're wrong?
He's just gonna slap the crossface on you.
That's fine. I'll say the same thing I tell everybody else. It's like, oh yeah, I'll come at you, and I'm like, don't threaten me with a good time. Anyway, so the long and short is everybody kind of knows. If you don't know, Chris Benoit was a wrestler. He did pretty much everything and anything and everything in the business for a lot of different companies. They do a real good job on the Beyond the, or is it Dark Side of the Ring?
Yeah, it's Dark Side of the Ring.
Yeah, that they go over it in a 2-part. It's actually pretty good, but I think there's a lot of glaring holes, and I don't think people want to talk about it because they think it's such a open and shut because of the way that the bodies were found. Oh, spoiler alert, his wife and 2 kids end up dead in this. So if you don't know
was
that
just
part.
one.
Is it 1?
Yeah,
That was 2.
I thought it was just his son.
You're right.
He has another son that's still alive
Oh,
that wrestles and looks just like him.
that's well. If we can clear his name, it'll be great. There's just a lot of different things. Like this website here. First and foremost, the reason why we say this is Kevin Sullivan and Chris Benoit were very good friends, and then they weren't very good friends after Chris Benoit married his ex-wife. And people say, well, that's not motive, and I'm like, I think that's motive number 1.
Right.
However, he does have 3 kids. Kevin Sullivan does have 3 kids with the wife after that, I think. I just read.
Yeah.
So all 3, so there's 3 people in the story that I just read here too. So the night of the murder, Chavo Guerrero and one of the referees from WWE at the time, I don't remember what his name was, all got the same text message that the dogs are in the enclosed pool area and the back door is open, from both Chris and his wife's phone number. Number 1, no. If they're trying to pull this off, that Chris Benoit had a complete and total mental snap, you don't send the same stupid text message, especially to people that you love. Like, he was in good terms with Chavo and the referee. They were very good friends.
Yeah.
you might say, I'm having a real hard time, or things are going, because they had an open line of communication.
Right.
You're not going to be some cryptic shit. If something happens to me, if you get a text message from me and somebody else's phone, the same thing, what are you going to think?
Right. Like something's fucking weird.
That's weird. So that was one of the first things that I saw. Plus, there's allegedly, I haven't had a chance to really dig into it, but there's an anniversary that falls on the day that both of them died, or they think died, because they don't know, because there's like a couple day period where they were investigating and they couldn't tell time of death between 2 days. But that's my big thing is, one, people go and talk. Okay? So if you don't hear anything from them, and then it was a couple of days that somebody else sent somebody to the house for the welfare check, it was during that time that I don't know, Chris Benoit, man, I don't think he did it. I don't think he ever did. Like, he had a lot of stuff going with him, and they pumped him full of a lot of different, that they made a big deal about that and everything you see.
Yeah,
with the steroids
in his brain.
Yeah,
like he had so many concussions in his brain, was just fucking mush or some shit.
That's I think a completely different issue, because you can have those things, and like they want to talk about how violent he was and stuff like that, except for like literally everybody that ever knew him said the opposite.
Right. Yeah, because before, when he was just passed away, they had that whole memorial show for him.
Yeah.
Like, immediately afterwards, and everybody was all fucking upset and everything.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it turned into murder, and they like removed it.
Record scratch.
Yeah.
You're out of here, dude. And that begs a different question too. Like, again, there's a lot of cases out there, believe me. I'm a true crime aficionado, where they think they have it down, where this is exactly what happens, and then like 10 or 15 years later, they're like, yeah, about that.
Right.
So I'm not saying this is that case. That very well could have been what happened. He could have went nuts. Was on a lot of things.
Right.
There's just, it's not open and shut. And I don't like that they never were involved with those they never investigated any of those things. Because if the back door was open, which they found out in the investigation it was, who just leaves their back door open?
Right.
And why would you tell your friends that?
Yeah.
They were states away. Like, who cares? I'm glad your back door is open. Like,
I mean, unless it's like, hey, I don't know. I mean, if he was expected to be found, I don't know. It's just
maybe.
Like, if somebody shows up to, like, if they hadn't heard from him or something, and they just like show up like, hey, wait, it's just, you know, the dogs are locked up and the door's open. But still,
it's a 50-50 thing.
And then there was a whole,
and why would you send it from your wife's phone at the same time?
And wasn't there like a whole thing about the way the bodies were when they found them and shit? Like
the way, so, you know, this isn't that kind of podcast here. I'm not going to tell you like how they found his body, but the way he was strung up, it's not impossible, but it's very improbable the way he was strung up. Yeah. That he could have done it himself.
Right.
So.
That Kevin Sullivan's just a fucking psychopath in general.
Well, there's that. And, well, the thing is, he was very vindictive about him marrying his ex-wife.
We probably won't know until, like, literally on his deathbed. It's going to be, like, his last words going to be, like, I did it, and then die, and he can never get in trouble for it. And, like, that'll be it.
Like, I don't know. It's one of the wild things to me, but mainly because I think I liked Chris Benoit so much, and it's not, like, I'm not blinded by it. Like, you could tell me tomorrow, like, 100%, this is, if you can come to me tomorrow and be like, yep, I can explain away all of these cracks in the case, fine. I will be one of those people. I'll admit I'm the bigger man, and cool. Right. But, as in most things in true crime, because a couple of people I really like have covered this case too, but there's so much on the one side of things and so little on the other. They don't actually go through and any nicks in the case, they don't try to explain them. They're just like, oh, well, that's kind of weird. And it's like, I don't like that. I want to know why those things are different.
Right.
And I want to know that, I don't know. You ever just look at somebody, you know, this motherfucker's killed somebody. Yeah. Every time I look at Kevin Sullivan.
For sure. Plus,
I don't think the time of deaths are accurate.
So yeah, if you want to know more, I guess look into it yourself. But that's the hill that we'll forever die on. Is that we were pretty sure that Kevin Sullivan did the shit.
Yeah, that was me rambling for a lot of time. But basically, it's the simple situation is this: Kevin Sullivan did it, or he killed one of them. Here's my hot take. Are you ready for this one? I don't think he killed all of them. I think he killed the wife. And maybe the kid.
Yeah.
I think Chris Benoit came home.
Found him. And then killed himself.
Yes. So, that's where the hill I'll die on.
He just walked in and a VHS came on to Kevin Sullivan just revealing himself. It was me, Chris.
Well, I don't think he would even know. Like, even so, you have to understand the shock of that. You come back and your family's dead. And plus for a person who obviously there was documentation about how small his brain was so swollen.
Yeah.
So you have that, you mix with the steroids, you mix with the medications that he was on. Yeah, he's going to go crazy. Or there's the other thing that if the wife did it and he killed his wife, then himself.
No. I don't know.
But I still want to blame Kevin Sullivan for no reason.
Right. Fuck that guy.
Generally.
Question of the day.
I had it written down for top 5, but we'll just say top 3.
All right.
from each company. So, first off, top 3 Mountain Dews.
Ooh. Since I don't drink soda anymore, though, but Code Red, the Whiteout, not the new Whiteout, the first Whiteout that was kind of the grapefruity one. Top 5?
3.
The orange one.
Okay. I would
Is
say
Livewire?
Yeah, Livewire. I would say Code Red also, and then OG Mountain Dew, and then I think I would have to say Baja Blast.
That's a good one too. I don't know. It's not
For
my
like
favorite, but it's there.
Yeah. Trying to cut it down from a top 5 to a top 3. So then the next thing is going to be top 3 Little Debbie snacks.
Oh shit.
There's a lot of them that we won't even probably think of, but just
see, this is about me getting older too. So I think I made this the other day. Like stuff that was really bomb back in the day is not very bomb now.
Yeah, but I mean,
can we say like at its peak?
Yeah.
Okay, because like the zebra cake that I had the other day was not a zebra cake that I had back in Central High School.
Yeah, when they were like 25 cents.
Yeah,
and not $1.50 for.
Yeah, so they're quadruple like the expense, and like they taste like cardboard now. Right. Where before it was just like, here's this immaculate thing that it definitely won't give you diabetes in the future.
Right.
So that being said, the zebra cake is number 1 for me. I love the zebra cake. So that I'm gonna go Swiss cake rolls, but I think it's gonna be the strawberry ones.
Okay.
Those are my. Are you talking 4? I'm sorry,
3.
5. 3. It's gotta be 5. Oh, what's the third one? Oh, I don't remember what they're called. It's the one with the peanut butter in them.
Nutty Buddies?
No, it's an actual bar.
Yeah, Nutty Bar.
Nutty Bars have like the checkers in them. This just looks like a Twix.
Oh, the peanut butter? I think they're just called peanut butter fucking bars. I don't know.
Please let them be called peanut butter fucking bars.
Like, I know what you're talking about. They look like Twix, but yeah, they're just.
Can we? No joke. If I can get a hold of people, can we make a peanut butter motherfucking bar and sell it?
Sure. I mean, if Mr. Beast can have candy bars, why can't we?
Yeah, I don't know what a Mr. Beast is still. Like, I know, like...
It's YouTube.
Oh.
He's, like, the most popular thing on YouTube with kids right now, or people, and he gives away money and does weird competitions and shit.
Good for him. But I don't even have a YouTube for us yet, because I don't want to deal with it.
All right, and then top 3... Or no, did you do 3? You did.
Yeah.
You did it.
Zebra cake, the Swiss cake roll, but
yeah.
And then.
Oh, I have to do mine.
You got to do this too, yeah.
Mine would be the Nutter Butter ones that actually with the those. I would say zebra cakes and Star Crunch.
Well, Star Crunch is good. But it's a little too chewy for my liking.
Yeah, it's like a split between Star Crunch and the oatmeal cream pie.
So they also have one that I didn't the reason why I didn't put it on my list is because I didn't see them too often. But I'm a sucker for just like cookie frosting cookie things, and they have one of those.
Oh, it's just a chocolate chip cookie or something. Yeah. And then 3 top flavors of Doritos.
I don't. Honestly, the hot mustard ones are number 1 for me. Those are bomb. I love them so much.
Oh, the new mustard ones that came out with? Yeah.
Those, incredible. And I love a Cool Ranch, but I think like Cool Ranch would be like my 3rd. I don't know what else there is. Oh, the taco ones, for sure. So, yep, that's my list. Done.
Thank you for not saying the sweet chili one, because I think those ones are disgusting.
I don't. This is going to be one of those things where I'm going to get read for filth on the internet. Most Doritos taste the same to me.
Lies.
So, like, the ones that are vastly different, those are the ones that
like
I like.
Mark, this says all water tastes the same.
Well, Mark is an insane human being. But, oh, wait, hang on. Live on the podcast. Someone's calling me.
This is Spectrum. Please press 1 to continue.
Oh, it's Spectrum. I was hoping it was going to be somebody not.
They're looking for money.
Yeah. Well, they get their money. It's automatically taken out of the account.
Oh.
So, I was hoping it was going to be somebody that was like, we are here to just talk to you about the extended warranty.
Yeah.
And I would be like, my warranty!
So mine would be Cool Ranch Doritos, the Flamin' Hot Limon ones,
Those were pretty good, I think.
and then
Oh, I just got the email for what they did. It's like, your service has finally been restored.
oh,
Thanks, Spectrum. I'm glad it was out for a full day,
right.
but I was not home.
I would say, fuck, probably the taco ones too.
Taco ones are baller. So, what pisses me off is whenever, like, my mom or somebody would make a taco salad, they just get the nacho cheese ones.
And not the taco ones.
Dude, are you kidding me? Give me double taco salad.
Right.
Speaking of shout out lesbians. God, I really wish we could name the show that this episode, but we can't with that picture.
Maybe I'll find a different picture.
We'd be canceled, like, immediately. Ooh, you ready for this one? I got one just off the top of my head since we're talking about random food stuff.
What's up?
Top 3 gummy candies. I know this is a big deal for you because I don't care about gummy candy really, but
say Sour Patch Kids for sure,
yeah.
and then I'm trying to think. I'm like brain farting. I would say sour gummy worms over regular gummy worms,
Sour, okay.
and I don't know. Because then you start thinking about candy, and some of them's not really gummies, like
what?
Like Skittles and shit like that. Like that's not really.
You know what's trash are those sharks.
The gummy sharks.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I'm not a fan
They're
of
the
those.
same. I feel the same about those stupid Coke bottle ones.
Yeah, or the Swedish Fish. I'm not a fan of those either.
Yeah, same.
I don't like themed gummies. Even like the Krabby Patties. No, not great. Give me just like a normal gummy worm. Or honestly, I don't really like gummy stuff. Except the Welch's. Like the fruit snacks.
Oh yeah, those are good.
Bomb. Yeah, I could eat those.
The Lifesaver ones are good too.
Ooh, I've never had those.
Yeah, they have Lifesaver
Oh,
gummies.
gross, Rick. I pictured, when you said Lifesaver, all I could think of is the wintergreen ones, and I pictured that in gummy form.
Oh.
Ben Gay that's chewy. Yum, nom, nom.
I like those mints.
They're good mints, but not chewable.
No, that'd be weird.
It'd be weird.
Yeah.
Warning, this part is not for the easily offended.
We're not going to spit water. And Rick's chewing. But I wanted to tell a couple of my jokes. Because... And I'll save the rest of them for next time. Because we're past time.
Yeah, plus your kid would really like to see it for the next time, so.
Yeah. So one of them, some of them are jokes, some of them are just whatever. So I saw a black guy riding a bike the other day. Thought it was mine. Went and checked the garage, and it was still chained up to the wall, asking for food.
Oh. That's worse than the end of Rec 2 Mom.
What do you call an emo girl without boobs? Or what do you call an emo without boobs?
An ostrich.
A cutting board.
Oh. That's new. That's the new charcuterie board right there.
And now you can only say Kobe while playing Flight Simulator. And we're just gonna end it with that. So thank you for joining us on another episode. We'll be back whenever we get time. Check out Rick's Twitch streams twice a week.
So, do you want me to do it?
Yeah, go ahead.
You were like, you can follow me on pretty much all socials now. I'm not charted. I'm not _charted for Twitch because I hate them. Eric is like underscores Eric underscores a bunch of 9.
Just change mine eventually.
Yeah. I like that you give them the opportunity to try and find you. Finding you is like a scavenger hunt, and then you post better memes than me sometimes.
Oh.
You hear like if you find me someplace, it's just gonna be me going. Ooh. I did the Meatwad voice on my last story, so
yeah.
If you want to follow me on TikTok, you get to hear me go, "Shut up, man! The darn has been there."
Or give us cat gifts.
I love cats.
Yeah, I know. You gave Monroe her gift.
I did. Yeah. My baby turned 16. She's an old lady, and I love her. But anyway, you can check us out at those socials. There's also the wide range of convo. It's on Instagram. And that's basically the big thing, where you can find us. Or if you go to my Instagram, which is not charted, you can find the link tree in my bio to find out all those things, so that we don't have to remember any of them, because who wants to do that?
And we're thinking about maybe doing shirts or something. I don't know. I've been talking to other people. And so if anybody would actually rock a shirt or has any ideas or anything, go ahead and message Rick, because he'll actually pay attention to it. So other than that, we will check you guys out next time. Your phone is blowing up, bro.
I know, it's the same person.
Oh.